Welcome to the 5-point series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 2nd of October 1970. In the last part, we were pushing on to get the chemical plant up and running, and you can see we've already got the supplies in here. The one thing we've got left to do is actually put in the water connection, which means we need to finish this length of pipeline here. And what I'm hoping is if we can get that running, we might be able to start making some money from manufacturing chemicals. The other thing in the last part was that we were pushing out this way to try and get some more stuff done here. I'm not exactly sure, just make sure that's not allocated. We need to get that allocated so that it's finished. For some reason the game thinks that that's working. And we've finally managed to get this roundabout finished, and we're now working on pushing out this way because we've got the highway coming down here as well. Now, of course, winter's coming, so working at long range is a bit inefficient. So I'm hoping that we can get this part of the highway finished in this part. Plus, what I want to do possibly during the winter is bring the focus back in a little bit more round some of the buildings that we've got in this area. The other thing also is that I'm hoping to got a little bit of money. I think I would like to get at least one snowplow out here, and I think I'm going to do it. It's going to be a bit risky with respect to cash, but I think 15,000 is going to hurt, but I think we need to do it because we do need this technical office. We do need some ploughing going on here as well. What's that there? Oh, I think this is the first part of the water main out to here. And of course, something else I do really need to start getting some focus on is out here. We need this big farm finished, but I don't really want to push out that way too much until we've got the chemical plant going. The other thing I would also like to get finished is this out here. What we call it, our synthetic chemical plant. Sorry, brain faded a little bit there. And we've got this output here. I'm not convinced I'm going to need this warehouse because quite the chemical plant that's going to supply the chemicals to here is literally the other side of the road. But one thing I wouldn't mind here is a small distribution office, and that doesn't have to be anything special. In fact, we could probably go pretty small and compact actually. Let me just see. I think if we put you in about there, put a 4 in there, and we'll just get this built. Because we need chemicals in here for the composting plant here. So if we can get a distribution office here which can move the chemicals from here, here and here, we won't need this. So we can save a little bit of cash from that perspective, and so that so what we can do is just supply it into the bio plant. But let's check quite quickly. Was it? Yeah, I mean it needs 4.5. What's that there? Let me just see. Yeah, we got. Yeah, it only needs. I mean, this will store 4.5 tons of chemicals, which would be more than enough to keep this going. So we don't really need this at the moment. Maybe later on, if the production starts to get a bit higher. So that's the situation there. Now, another potential problem is I need to keep an eye on my population now because it is growing. And to that end, we need to start thinking about this area here as well. We need to get a store, this store built. We've got the pub there, no alcohol to sell. I don't think we got any. Well, we got a little bit of work going on in the police station here, but I'm not sure we got. Well, we can get people there, but the pub. I mean, we got pretty good happiness at the moment. We got. So I don't think we need to get the pub online just at the moment. But what we do need is, because if I click on this building here, it will get to there, but we won't get any real culture or any schools or anything there. I suppose I could get this underway as well. In fact, I think I will, because it's got actually showing that got workforce in here. Yep. Still got no unemployed, so we're doing quite well from that perspective. The problem's going to be is that is now full. We got this one here, so all our housing capability is in here for about an 80 people. That means we should be we're getting more and more workers in here, which is good. And you can see, more importantly, the buses are not emptying this out completely, which is really good. Oh, that one's just emptied it out, but that's okay. And so that is the current situation. What I do need is this built. I'm not sure what the priority on is this on this. So I think we're gonna. Well, this should finish as soon as this finishes. Yeah, we're getting plenty of workers in here now, so that's it. It's done. What that means now is we should get water flowing into here, but we've got no workers now. I think I've got a minibus that's been dropping off here. Yeah. I think at the moment I'm just going to maybe run with minibuses. I know the workforce is 60 here, but at the moment I think I'll be quite happy just to have that running. Now, I need to find the distribution office that's buying the chemicals from the border, because that's the first thing. That's the dumper, I think. So maybe it's distribution office. Yeah, this is the one that's coming in here. I think what we'll do with this one is we'll put you directly on there. Remove that, and then you can load the chemicals there, and you get a free pickup. Where is this? Okay, you're there. Okay, and I think this is the only one that's moving with a covered hole. Yeah, that needs an open hole, yeah, so what we can do is this little covered hole here can move down to here once this is built. And then he can pick up the chemicals from there. Right. So we got the chemical plant working. We need to. My instinct is maybe a second minibus for the moment. Minibuses are relatively cheap. Minibus. We got here £7. 6. Got one here with 8. So we'll use a microbus. I don't want to push too hard with respect to the taking the workers away from up there. That's something I don't want to do just yet. So just work on that. How many roads am I building at the moment? We got a few roads under construction. I think that would be enough. I think what we'll need to do is put a mud road up to there. One thing I would like to do is start working on this area a bit. This has got a road connection there. I think no, I'm going to let the game catch up a little bit, so we'll be okay here. The next thing I want to do is just check the crop situation. Got some crops in there. I mean, we're not doing too bad with respect to picking up the fields. A bit worried about the fact that one hasn't. This one's picked up. If we can get the fertility up here, we'll get more from the fields. That's what I'm trying to do. How are you doing? This is what I really want. I think what we will do is we'll get these guys onto that now. I'm just going to hook up. I'll get you. Find the rated vehicles. Get you there. Get that there. What we'll get then is 2 sets of vehicles coming into here. And then as the workforce becomes available, we'll just build the workforce up into here. So we are, I mean, I don't know how much we're paying imports this year. How much did we cost in chemicals? I mean, it only cost us 2,000. We only imported 1 ton of chemicals this year, and considering we're in November, that's not bad actually. See, we exported a lot of crops. That's the reason why I want to get the fertility up and the farm up and running over here. Right, let's check the oops, missed it. I think we can now let me just see. I think what we will do is there's a kind of a marker under there. I get rid of you. Nope. What's connecting there then? Okay, we're just gonna have to do this in little stages. Get that built. How's the asphalt? This thing, we need to check that as well. Don't think this is just so heavy on demand that but it is producing enough bitumen to keep going as long as I don't push it too hard. I mean, just make sure this side is good. I think this side is only working. This is working with 2 trucks. We could get a 3rd truck in here as well. Right, I just want to spawn out this way and see what. Right, these guys are. Right, he's rolling that out. This is being paved. This means that this section will be finished fairly soon. In fact, it's just about to finish. And we've got that one-way road there. Bit of a horrible squiggle here, but I don't think I can do anything about that. I don't want you going out there just at the moment. It's nice to have, but I'm not that worried about it at the moment. I'd rather have this done, and then we can push out even further that way, because that will give us this nice road junction here. We could probably enhance the one-way system here because anybody coming down here now would be either going up there or there. Yeah, this guy needs to go. See, he's had to go all the way up round there because this is he's coming down here because of the road that's being built here. But that's the way it is. We are right. We're now making some money, and you've got a snowplow there. We've also, oh yeah, we need to build this. But that's not going to be ready for this winter though. That's going to be the problem. Let me just, right, this is being built. Bricks are being built. We've got a problem with bricks. It's just, no, so it's just delivery at the moment. We've got loads and loads of bricks flowing in. Get some fuel coming in as well. Fire, where's that? Okay. It's nicely fixed. Of course, oh, that was our tech university. This is being repaired. Actually, research. I've kind of neglected research for a little while. Mainly because it just doesn't seem to be that important at the moment. Airports. Cranium, gas-powered plants. Let me just see. Don't really need energy waste. Aluminium recycling could be useful if we actually get any aluminium scrap. How are we doing here? Apologies that I'm microing this a little bit. The reason for that is that I do want this kind of sorted. This is a good one, so we'll get that built. Then we can move over here. How are we doing here? Yeah, it's going to be the steel that's going to be the problem. Right. Well, before the snow arrives, we'll just get out here and see how things are going. Make sure we need the road crew on that as well. Push that out this way. I mean, this town is getting pretty close to being ready. I'm going to put I don't want lights, I just want an asphalt footpath here. And this is actually drainage, so that can just be a mud footpath. Don't really want to commit to, we can put a mud footpath in here. Something like that. You can come up through there, there. You can come to there. This is the store. Let me just, I want to just put the footpaths in because I want to check the coverage. Just get you through there, through there. You can go there, you can go there. And a lot of this will get knocked down eventually. So it's... Right, there's the school. Right, we've got... Oops, thank you, game. Right, we've got the coverage from there and there, so that's looking good. So that will be the focus of the next year, but there's no point trying to build anything out here in the moment. This should... Right, we've got chemicals flowing into there. This being built. Right, what I need to do now is see how effective my... so we've got no snow coverage up here. Maybe I do need to build this. Okay, we're going to go for it. Right, we've now got this built. No one lives here, but that's okay. We've got garbage collection here. How are we doing? We're on the 28th of November, and it looks like we've got, just want to check the crop cup. Yeah, so we've kind of got every field except this one, and this one is being ploughed, and we've got a truck in here. So there's a chance that we may actually get the full harvest in this year, but just to show you though, we've only got 1,000 tons. By the time we get round to February, March, that would be used. This is the reason why I really want to improve the fertility. You can see fertility here is 27%. This is 32%, 10%. And if I probably click on the farm here, we got no fertilizer. See, that's why the chemical fertilizer is pretty more important. We can get this done. We can get this set up. The other thing we're also going to need to do is build this. See how this is going. Groundworks. Well, there's only 12 tons of steel. I think we need to get that done as well. There's no point building this if we can't supply water for the production point of view. Yeah, so we're going to have to hold off on the technical office. Did I select that? I just want to double check. Yeah, sorry guys. You're going to have to come off that. This, in its own odd way, the chemical fertilizer plant here is more important. In fact, this is probably just as important as well. So we need that built. It's just, I think I'm going to run down these jobs. Apologies that I'm micromanaging things. Got unfinished plant, small log, synthetic plant. Okay. We're going to rename, where are you? We're going to rename you. For you, 5 points. Chem distrib. So I know that that's what you are. Yeah, there's part of me that says we don't need this, but what is the, how fast, how quickly are chemicals consumed? So that 0.31 plus 15 cubic produces 17 tons of liquid fertilizer, which means we need to work on this as well. Okay, that might be an issue. The other thing also that's just occurred to me is that, has this got an output or has it just got an input? Got an output, right. Part of me says road loading and unloading. Right, that's going to be in range of there. We're going to get quite a lot of fuel problems, things coming out here, so we do need to build this. So we'll build that as well, so we'll get the road crew on that. Yeah, I forgot, if we got a storage here, we're going to need to, because what is going to be the external storage for so many things to think about in this game. I mean, the export on this is 75 tons of liquid fertilizer. The problem's going to be is pickup points and drop-off points. So if we can kind of expand out to here relatively quickly, I think that will make sense, so we can get that going. 0.69 tons. We are let me just push that to 10. Where's the workforce here? Right. Check the prison on the way through. Yep, we're looking good. How are we doing here? Where's my bus stop? We are getting more and more people on that route. I mean, we are maintaining... Ah, we got a problem. We got no... We're running out of crops. Who is delivering crops to here? Haha. Right, we're going to need to do something about the crop situation. Right, we got you there. Right, we need... Right, we need this... Need to change this to 30% so we don't export things. And then what we need is... We need to rename you 5 points and call you chem crops. Okay. And you need another covered hole in here. Right, we're gonna have to flash out 10,000 for that. Just gonna drain the money away again. But I think if we can, because where are you going? So we are, yeah, so he's been stealing all the chemicals. So we can fix that. Let's just see if we'll actually be making any money from exporting chemicals. Why are we not? Doesn't make sense. That's dollars. Yes, we made a little bit of money from chemicals last month, which is going to be helpful. But we do need to be able to get more crops in here. We do need a supply. Right, so we've now got this working. This is now what set up. Your job here, I'm going to move you from there to there. Your job is going to be to pick up, I think, I don't want them interfering with that, so we're going to give you exclusive rights on that. And so your job is going to be to pick up chemicals. You've got to keep the composting plant 100%. The chemical plant, you can go to 50%. And then that means all we got to finish now is this bit here, which needs another 12 tons of. We can get this finished and get this running. And then that means they're going to need a lot more workforce down here. But we're going to stick with the minibuses in the short term. The problem's going to be is that this might suck up extra workers, so I'm going to reduce you down to 10. Oh no, you're delivering directly into there. So once this, once this is finished, we'll put the workforce onto here, and then so we'll move the minibus route to here, and then this will allow me to. I think we'll be good. What have you just dropped off? I'm not exactly sure who was what that bus was dropping off for. Right, you're going to hold fertilizer. I don't want anything else in there. This guy is going out here. Not exactly as though I need him out here, but that's fine. Just check this actually. Right, so we're getting just make sure, yeah, it's very much at the extreme limit. Okay, we've got a food problem growing here now. Food and clothes. What's this? 5 points corner market. I'm gonna have to push you up to. Need to push you guys up a little bit. But we also need to make sure that there's food being produced, because winter's always a dangerous time. And yeah, we got the food in the bakery flowing into the storehouse. That's not the storehouse. The storehouse is here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need to be very, very careful now, because we're starting to approach the points where the amount of food being produced look, was the where the amount of food being produced is actually or the amount of food being consumed is very close to the amount of food being produced, because we've now got a population of just over 6,000. So that's another issue that we're going to need to think about. If we get a massive food shortage like we've got now, we could have a problem, right? Right, where's my food delivery trucks? Where are you? Looks like he's just dropped off, so hopefully. Yeah, he's dropped off the food, but we're going through it very, very quickly. This is one of the problems that you will have, because once people get hungry, the moment food is delivered, then more food, they all rush in there to get stuff. So that's delivering to the canteen. We've got lots of deliveries of alcohol, which is 5 points corner market, 4.5. I've got a feeling we're now approaching the point where we need to separate out the roles of food and alcohol delivery, which is something we're going to need to consider. Certainly would like this bit built. Mode. High priority. Right. We don't. This is now built. No workers, right? We need now is that bus route. Where are you? And we're going to we can remove the chemical plants. And we're going to send you to there. Now, what we are going to do is come into here. And we're going to send the workers. We're going to go 60-40 with the workers there. I don't want the workers going into the composting plant because those workers can come from this bus station. And what I want is them coming into here. Okay. And we are going to need more workers into here. Whew. 57,000. You've got chemicals being delivered into there. You've got... Okay, so we're kind of looking good. I just need to see if we can get the workers into here now. How are we doing here? Yeah, I think we could probably do with some bigger buses now going to the chemical plants. Can we get a cheapy bus? Again, I don't want to... Wait, where's the depot? Bus line. Sort by capacity. Don't want 83. 52 might be a little bit much. We've got this one here, 32. 85. Yeah, I think we'll buy you. See if we've got... Okay, we're up and running. Wow, look at that liquid fertilizer being picked up. Right, now... now, this is fuel, so we need a tanker. Is there... do we have any idle tankers? We got this guy here who is doing absolutely nothing. I don't think you really need... When you're providing the low-level cover for here, so I think what we can do is put you onto there for the moment. You will load liquid fertilizer and you're going to deliver it. Because this building is already assigned. What are you assigned to? Oh, you're assigned from the perspective of delivering fuel. Where are you? Remove you, put that there. What's the storage on here? 60 tons. I think that would be enough to get it going. The quicker we get the liquid fertilizer into here, the better. Right, you're going into... You're going to assign you. And we're going to get you going there. Right, we got the crops flowing into there. And we are... Wow, this is looking pretty good. I think I would like to get that storage going because this could fill up... Oh no, it's 75 tons, so we don't really need to prioritize it. What is the waste that you're producing? Internal storage for hazardous waste. Now, that's going to be a potential problem. because at the moment we're burning hazardous waste. What's your biological waste? Do you produce hazardous waste? Yes, you do. Right, we're going to need to think a little bit here about what we can do to pick up the hazardous waste and manage it. We need to manage the waste from this area. I mean, these are internal storage, aren't they? Want to make sure. Yeah, it says internal garbage container stand for mixed waste, and so this isn't an export. The export is up here. And are you actually connected to the sewage system? That's a thought. Yeah. That was a bit of luck. Right, what I need to do here is put in a... I'm going to put in a large pickup container thingy here. Get you to there. Make sure that, yeah, and we need this built, because if you're producing, let me just see, you're producing a little bit of biological waste. And what about you? You're picking up a little bit of biological waste. The rest is burnable. So if we can get this going, wow, look at that. That's really cooking now. And that should hopefully start to get, yeah, the liquid fertilizer is starting to flow. I mean, if we start to produce excess amounts, I don't know what's worth more, the liquid fertilizer or the let me just see, chemicals is we can sell for 1,900. Yeah, I mean, we can produce more liquid fertilizer, but I think exporting the chemicals is probably more profitable. I don't think we're going to need this just for the moment, but we can start to get this going. Right, I can't afford this video to go too long, so what I'm going to do now is just go around and see what the current situation is. This is about food. We've got a bit of a food issue still, although we got it there. I think this is range, so once the weather clears, we're going to have to start working on this. This is filling up slowly, so we got that. So we've got the population growth under control. The happiness is... Ugh. We've got a few people are starving. Is that... see whether there's any food problems here. Now I think the store here is okay. So we just got a problem up here, which is a potential issue. Just check here. Right, we're now getting some unemployed. In fact, we're getting quite a lot of unemployed now. I think we can deal with that a little bit by kind of pushing this up, and we are now getting large numbers of people in here. So right, that's another issue. Let me just see. Crops. Right. I think we might be able to make a supplementary profit from here by actually exporting the fertilizer and the chemicals, because we are getting quite a big surplus here. So that's possibly another potential income stream. Is this being used over here? Let me just see. Let me just click on here. No, some fields have low fertility, but that could be, but we can fix that now because we got the chemical fertilizer going. Let me just see. What are you doing? Okay, you're still transporting the chemical fertilizer. That's being built. Right, this is now flowing into there. What I want is, where's this guy? Your pickup point is now there for the fertilizer. I think I'm going to need to clean this up a little bit. I'll take you off of there. That means you won't get congestion in here. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I'll do is I'll play through until all the snow's gone so that we can start working on putting a few things together. And of course, I think we're going to need to seriously start to consider exporting some surplus fertilizer as and when it comes out. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.